Look, I am going to give you advice that I dearly wish someone had given me. Nelle is a sociopath, okay? And being anywhere near her will cripple you in ways that you will carry for the rest of your life.
I get it.
No, you don't, or you wouldn't have let her in the front door, much less given her a job. And I understand why you did it.
No, I don't think you do.
Nelle tugged on your heartstrings, right? She gave you the whole song and dance about how she was cruelly kept away from her child and how Michael and his family want to make that permanent.
Yes, I'm aware. She said that.
You need to hear this in context, okay? Starting with the night that my grandson was born. Nelle tried to kill Michael.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
You're aware? Are you aware when the car was run off the road that Michael was trapped inside? When the car was leaking gas? And now she just walked away? Hoping that the car would explode? Hoping that the father of the baby she was carrying would just burn to death? She didn't stop there, Nina. She found Brad. Brad, who was grieving the son he had just brought home from the hospital, who had died of SIDS, and she convinced Brad to switch the babies.
Yes, I know. I know all this.
Knowing it and feeling it are two different things. Can you imagine how Michael felt? He thought his baby was dead. He grieved that little boy for a year and a half, exactly what Nelle wanted him to do. She took his empathy, his compassion, and his generosity, and she used them against him like a weapon. And that's exactly what she's gonna do to you.
She already tried. She did. She said all of that. And she played on me as someone who wanted to be a mother. She needed a job on her resume before she went to family court.
Yeah, and you gave her exactly what she wanted.
And now, Carly, I'm in the perfect position to turn the tables.
Okay. So I confessed to tampering with evidence that landed Renaud in prison. Renaud is released, and then he vanishes in some way that leaves your hands clean.
Cyrus does business with some very dangerous people based overseas. They don't like losing money. Cyrus has lost millions. What makes you think they're not going to target him when he gets out?
And I just sit in prison for 20 years?
No, that can't happen.
Or less, maybe with good behavior. Or more. If I also confess that I abused the power of my office to clear the way for Renaud's most recent drug shipment.
Okay, you know what? This is insane. There is no way on earth that I'm gonna condone trading your freedom for Cyrus's. You can forget that. There's gotta be another way we can find DJ.
Shortly after Nelle filed for custody, Willow approached me and wanted me to do a true crime piece on Nelle and Crimson.
I thought you and Willow didn't get along.
No, well, we didn't. And some of that was my fault. Some of that was her. But it's all ancient history at this point. Willow wants to keep Wiley away from Nelle, and so do I.
Okay, what about the piece in Crimson?
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. You know, Nelle's not a public figure. I doubt that she will drive traffic, and we don't want to open ourselves up to a lawsuit. But that doesn't mean I can't help in other ways.
By hiring Nelle.
By hiring Nelle. You've heard the saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
And who better to testify against Nelle than her current employer?
Exactly. I'm in the perfect position to monitor her. You know, ideally, she'll break the law, but even if she doesn't, I can testify on her deceitful, manipulative behavior, how she pathologically hates your family and you especially. I mean, didn't I just witness her trying to goad you?
You did.
I did. I'm going to use Nelle's tactics against her. I'm going to let her believe that she's playing me, that I'm falling for it, that we're friends, I'm on her side. And then, at the custody hearing,
You're going to tell the truth. And Nelle's going to lose Wiley for good.